put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
There's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Ball carrier.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 20. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. William Golston. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Incomplete.
The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So after the INT, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This will be caught inside the 10.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Give him 10 yards there and about by the nose. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there
as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. From the gun, it's Brady. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
To throw, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard.
And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Chiefs 2.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back to the ground, this time with Bell.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
You think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
3rd and 7.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch him skirt, after mud, after dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red, green, red, tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
For the point after.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And the Buccaneer.
Now Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Brady's pass. Complete.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Brady.
8-yard line.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Brady again. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Complete to Ronald Jones.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time. may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
That's caught at the one. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Hey, that 380. 53, Mike. I want that. Give me that ball.
Brady now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice ground. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And it'll move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
For Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Dancing to his left. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Brady to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. Again, they'll throw with Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, but it'll be second and goal.
Again, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
48, Chiefs 9. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. The 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd. Play action. Now it's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, you...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Rolling to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. That's That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
5 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Brady. They'll roll him out right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. To throw again. Brady. Flush to his right. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He'll buy some time right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now this will make it into the end zone.
Oh, man, no.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted. So
after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Forced out to his left. And going deep for... He's got a man. Complete. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 98 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. You know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Brady's throw there complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Brady now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Brady.
At the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
Finds Howard complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
5-yard.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to fourth down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This one fielded at the 5. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Slide, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
But how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there, because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Escaping the pressure right, and this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it, and that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And it's 3rd down. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And that will write a finish to this ball.